So, today's video I'm going to cage prep all the shoe boxes I have. So I'm using about 3 of them. It's for the Exodus 1831. He asked me how I do this, so I'll show it to you. And to Rocher, he sent me a I think a comment on one of my videos. Asked me if they lock. Well, they do lock, so all I do is just close them up. Yeah, and they lock tight. And to open them, you would just get my tripod set up. You just go like this. So very secure. And these are by KIS. These are the brand name. And you can see it's very, very clear. Anywho, alrighty. So just cut the grass. So I'm using 3 sets of cork bark that I've been saving up from the expo. Speaking of which, there is one on October, late October, so which I'm going to go, and of course I'm going to film. So this is where I get the cork bark. You can try to get them on eBay, but they only ship within the US the last time I looked. Okay, so let's push this lawnmower here. Adapter. Show you the bag of substrate that I use. I tend to use this one here, Schultz potting soil, but it appears to have no more, so I'm using the generic potting soil here by Floral Premium. Get this from any garden store. So what I essentially do is, I hope you can see, I just use the substrate directly in the bag, and I just dump them in there. So nothing too fancy, nothing out of the ordinary. And that's it. And then you just constantly mix. I already prepared the Brachypelma auratum enclosure, so I'm just showing you just one of them, how I do it. So I'll put a bit more substrate in there. Like that should be fine. It's very hard to see because it's really dark and it's almost 7 p.m. So winter's coming, guys. So that's how I do the substrates. So then you just add your cork bark in a water dish, and that's it. So allow me to do the other 2, and then let's get going with the transfers. Alright, so the cages look like this right here. You could see these are pretty clear shoebox enclosures compared to the ones that I bought from the dollar store. Anyways, now what you do is you take your soldering gun. You see it's really hot. And you just put air holes in here. Simple as that. I'm just going to be doing just the side ones on the side. Smoking. Four. 8 and you just do them for each of the 3 and on the opposite side. I'm not going to put some air holes on here, or maybe I will. Yeah, so that way you have plenty of ventilation. Alright, so after the smoke clears, that's your result. It's got holes around the perimeter. It's not necessary for me to drill holes on the top end because I'm going to be stacking them. So without further ado, we'll give it a couple of minutes, then we're going to transfer the teas, because that's what the meat and potatoes of this video is. Oh, by the way, I got a message from Clément a couple of days ago. Just forgot to tell you. The teas that I have shipped him arrived in perfect health. Awesome. Now let's go transfer the teas. guys, so today we're going to do a big rehouse video of 3 teas. P. cancerides, N. chromatus, and G. pulchripes. Most of the consensus have agreed to do little transfer videos of them. Alright, so let's get started. One of them. Alright, so this will go to my P. cancerides. Yeah, P. cancerides. Why not? You're gonna be mean, aren't you? I could tell right away he's gonna be mean. I'm gonna have a lot of problems with this one. Oh yeah, there we go. See? Wow, you're mean. And some say these were handleable. Okay. Come on, there we go. This carapace seems to be a little bit darker than usual, but I don't see any signs of pre-molt yet, so we're gonna go back inside. There we go. Gonna put the water dish in there. Make sure, just put a macro. Alright, done. So that one's good. Okay. Alright. Next is going to go to, I would say, the G. pulchripes, Chaco Golden, Princess Peach. Another somewhat very mean Chaco. Alright. See what you have. I told you she was mean. Wow. See, I told you these Grammostolas have very unpredictable personalities, which is why I really don't recommend handling these species unless you really be careful. Maybe that was just a food response, but she bit the brush like really quick, so she's got problems. Alright, done. Okay. Alright, so 2 down, 1 to go. So now next potential candidate is Nhandu chromatus, white striped bird eater. She's probably just going to be exactly like my cancerides. Again, she's a very mean specimen. She's probably a 2-inch female. No, she's going to get a nice enclosure for her. Alright, you're in there. Now, in you go. Oh wow, that's so much better. She's going to enjoy it. So, that's the transfer video of Nhandu chromatus, Phormictopus cancerides, and Grammostola pulchripes. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.